Yeah. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Shower time?
See you in a little while. Yeah, okay, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You're a freaking moron today, you little creep. I got things to do in the house.
Hi.
Thank you for coming, cameraman.
Hi.
Don't go so close to me.
Why? You said you wanted to talk. You said you wanted to talk.
Yeah, I could talk. I have a mouth. Back it up, dude. Yeah, back it up. Jeez.
What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about?
Hi, YouTube people. How are you doing today?
Hi, everybody.
I have a question for the YouTube people.
Well, what am I doing here then? If it's not for me, what am I doing here?
You're filming it. Hi, YouTube people.
Hi.
I have a question for you, but first I have to set the question up.
Oh,
okay.
my goodness.
The other day. What are you rubbing your head for?
Okay.
The other day, me and my sister were sitting around having tea, and we were talking about things that happened when we were in grade school and young and stuff like that, and I told her the story that I had remembered. I was 10 years old. I remember I was 10 years old. I don't know if it was fourth grade or fifth grade, but for sure I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
And our teacher was teaching us about science or the body.
And you had a crush on him or something?
What?
You had a crush on him? You liked him?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, our teachers told us without bones, we wouldn't be able to walk.
Yeah.
We would be moving like worms.
Oh.
We would have to move.
You have to
like
move
worms,
like worms.
Like this.
Yeah.
And all 10 years old, were giggling.
Yeah.
And he would all the way around the room. We would have to move like this. We would have to move like this.
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody was looking at him. Okay, we had to move like that if we didn't have bones.
Yeah.
So then, at the end of the week, he gave us a quiz on what he was teaching us all week.
Sorry. Go.
On what he was teaching us all week, and one of the questions was, if we didn't have any bones in our body, would we be able to move? He didn't say walk. He said move. Will we be able to move if we didn't have bones in our body?
Yeah.
And it was just a yes or no answer, and I wrote yes. That meant we would be able to move.
Mm-hmm.
I know he meant like a worm. We would move like a worm.
You're moving. Yeah.
And he marked me wrong. A big red check mark. He wrote it wrong.
He marked you wrong?
And I was too embarrassed. I was too shy at the time. Believe it or not, I was very shy in those days.
Yeah, right. Sure.
I was shy in those days,
okay.
and I wanted to ask him, teacher, why did you mark me wrong? You said in the question, will we be able to move if we didn't have bones? And I said yes, because you said we would be able to move.
Like a worm.
Like a worm.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I was too shy to ask him. And over the years,
You mean all these years have gone by and you're still pining away on that?
I'm not mad about it. I'm just.
How many years ago was that?
Me and my sister were just sitting around talking.
How many years ago was that?
What things
How
that we
many
could
years
have
ago was that?
changed in our lives.
How many years ago was that?
And that was 65 years ago.
And
I'm 75 right now, and I was 10 years old, so I was 60.
You're still talking about that?
That was 65 years ago.
And you're still talking about that?
Yeah, and I'm not mad.
You must have really had a big crush on him.
I didn't have a crush on him.
All these years later, you're thinking about him like that?
I remember his name was Mr. Schofield.
You're picturing him like a worm all over the ground? Like, you must like him a lot. You must like him a lot. You must have a big crush on him or something.
Will you please shut your pie hole?
You must have a crush on him.
Shut your pie hole.
You don't? All these years go by and you're still talking about that?
Because of you. It's because of you, not Mr. Schofield.
Because of me.
This is the question to you, you nice YouTube people.
Yeah.
I know you're very intelligent. So
all these years go by and you're still.
Do you think he didn't answer that he didn't ask the question correctly? He should have said, "Well, if we didn't have bones in our bodies," on the question, if we didn't have bones in our body, will we be able to walk? Any numbskull would know you can't walk without bones. Even a 10-year-old kid would know that.
Yeah.
But he didn't say it like that. He said, would we be able to move if we didn't have bones in our body? And I said yes, because he said we would be moving like a worm.
Yeah.
So the question is, to you YouTube people, do you think that he should have asked the question differently? You know, so of course, I'm not mad. I didn't even remember it on 65 years.
Well, YouTube people.
But me and my sister were just talking, and I remembered.
I have a question for the YouTube people. Isn't this a little long for her to keep thinking about it like that? Like, all these years go by. I didn't keep thinking about it for 65 years. I just thought about it 2 days ago. All these years go by, and she's still thinking about it, and she's still.
It crossed my mind.
And she has a crush on her teacher after all these years.
You know what? You're a freaking moron today, you little creep. So
all these years go by.
She got me to say to you, I don't want to talk to you like that.
All these years go by.
I don't want to talk to you like that.
All these years go by.
So YouTube people.
All these years go by and she's still thinking about it.
Cameraman.
Is that bad? Is that?
Please shut your mouth up. Please. Now you may forget.
All right, everybody.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Oh yeah. Cameraman, after he puts this up on a YouTube people's site, he'll print it out, and I read the comments.
Yeah.
Hi. How you doing? Well, yeah, you're welcome. Come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Shower time.
See you later. Bye. See you in a little while. Yeah, okay. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. That's not the question.
What?
The question to YouTube people, the cameraman prints it out.
That's not the question.
Cameraman will print it out, your comments and your answer to me. It was the teacher in a wrong
oh, wait a minute.
to question it like that. Was it a teacher in a wrong to question like that?
Forget the teacher.
He should have had the question a different way.
Forget about the teacher.
He should have said, will we be able to walk without bones?
Forget about the teacher.
Instead of saying, will we be able to move without bones?
Forget about the teacher.
Of course I forget him. I never even thought about it for 65 years. Just the other day, my sister and me were talking, and I remembered.
Well, wait a minute. Who was that?
So don't worry about who was that.
I know who that is.
None of your business, okay? None of your beeswax. None of your beeswax.
I know who that is.
So, okay, thank you, YouTube people. I'll be glad. I loved hearing your comments. And so far, you accept me, and I love you guys for that.
No wonder why you're talking about me.
I like reading your comments, so print it out for me in a couple of days.
No wonder why you're talking about.
And don't worry about that. Stay strong, everybody. Love you.
No wonder why you're talking about.
I got things to do in the house.
No wonder why you're talking about.
I got things to do in the house.
Like a worm.
I got things to do in the house.